Greetings. I started out making a video on our return to hot wire cutting foam wings, but it ended up a reflection of early years and how one gentleman in particular kept us airborne when we were struggling to survive. Our Learn to Fly RC plane program called Mueller began in October 2004 with the purchase of a single S&B ME-163 Comet and two 36 MHz radios, one for the instructor and one for the student, with a buddy lead joining the two. Sometime around 2005, a chap named Reg Ackland from across the ditch arrived in southeast Queensland looking for a place to settle. He heard about the fledgling Mueller and offered his services to help us fix the one or two planes that we owned. I put Reg to work cutting foam wings with a handheld hot wire bow. We used wingtip and root profiles made from tin for the hot wire to follow. With this setup, Reg made an aircraft that was entered into the very first UAV Outback Challenge in 2007. That year, Mueller Aviation came first and second in the high school airborne delivery competition. There was also the Open Search and Rescue competition, and both of these events together were the UAV Outback Challenge, which later on changed its name to the UAV Challenge. With the prize money, we purchased a CNC hot wire cutter from the States. The machine that we purchased was driven by a 486 Windows XP computer running software called FoamWorks 3. There were some other programs that we used in order to cut a wing. The wing program was sourced from a program called CompuFile, then imported into another program called CADWorks, from which a DAT file was created. That DAT file was then imported into FoamWorks 3. The Windows XP computer with FoamWorks 3 on it did the driving of the towers. It was connected via a parallel cable to the controller, which connected to the stepper motors on each of the 4 CNC towers. This machine served us well, and our output increased dramatically. Reg took to the CNC hot wire cutter like there was no tomorrow. He made a replica ME-163 Comet, the one that S&B models made and sold around the world, although Reg made a slightly larger one with a bigger wing. Years passed, as sadly did Reg. The XP machine died and the hot wire machine went silent. Other projects took the place of making aircraft. However, last year, Mueller College won the CASA Aerospace School of the Year award. The prize money was allocated to an eVTOL aircraft project, but I thought it was the perfect chance to get the machine going again to facilitate the CASA eVTOL projects. The existing Reg era stepper motors and towers were still in good nick, a little rust here and there. We needed a new computer, or so I thought. Wrong. The new way of doing things was to use a program to generate the G-code on any computer, in this case my laptop, and then to upload this code to the controller which drove the towers. A controller by the name of the Nighthawk was sourced from CNC 3D on the Gold Coast, here in Queensland. The software that ran the Nighthawk is called Commander. A firmware update was needed so that it could do 4 axes. Once that worked and calibration was performed on the towers, it was time to purchase some software to cut the wings. The logical option was to use FoamWorks 3, but that was out of the question. FoamWorks 3 was the old way of doing things. The new program was FoamWorks 4. It would have worked except for the tower designations. Commander needed X and Y for the left tower, and A and Z for the right tower. However, FoamWorks 4 couldn't use that nomenclature. New software was needed. I had heard about a CNC company called DevCAD, who put out about 1 million different CNC programs. Further research revealed that the 2 programs pertinent to Mueller Aviation were Big-wing Foam and Fuse Foam. These were purchased. I should add that the software is brilliant, easy to learn, easy to design wings, comprehensive, and the workflow is seamless. Wing and fuselage design is powerful and a breeze. Here is a result using the new software, new controller, and old CNC towers. As mentioned, Reg passed away a few years ago. It is with great honour that we continue his legacy by using the original CNC hot wire cutter, named Reg in his honour, to make foam aircraft for the next generation of pilots. Mueller Aviation foam aircraft production is back in business.